Hey everyone, my name is Simpzy. How you all doing? Welcome back to the Riddermark. We're playing as King Théoden, and we're going to be continuing his reign of Rohan. Okay, so Dunland has capitulated and been conquered. Saruman the White and Grima are no more, and we've captured a bunch of Dunlings. We're going to force convert them, ransom the rest, and I'll give my nephew the title of King of Dunland. Now we have the opportunity to create the High Kingship of the Riddermark, which we will. So then Théoden can be High King. Then we can have a King of Helm's Deep, Isengard, and the Dunling lands too. So I'll allow my future relatives, my nephews and nieces, to reign as kings in their own right. And hopefully Eomer, can have future children, but his wife has leprosy. Okay, so Harabrand, not too sure who to give what just yet. I think Eomer, who will be king after me, should get Isengard. And nice. Okay, so he can actually rule that as king, and he won't be independent. Yeah, so King Eomer of Isengard. That's quite fitting. And then obviously with a High King. And then obviously we're eventually going to get that title back. I think the heir of Edoras should hold Isengard. And then who do I give it to? So, yeah, it's just a shame. He's just lost so many of his nephews. I could give it to Eowyn. She's 33. She's still yet to have no children. She's married a random Rohirrim lad. We do have Brand, Hunting Helm. And then I've got some other daughters. Oh, unfortunately, Ord died. And then Theodred. I could give him the Kingdom of Dunland. And I think I will. Unfortunately, he's chaste too. Oh, he does have children. I just don't know if they're legitimate or not. I will make my other nephew the King of the Dunlings. And we're going to try and hopefully convert them too. And do I need to invite him to court, maybe? Can I land you? Yeah. Give you some of this Dunling territory. And I'll get you to sort it out. Then I don't have to manually do it. In a little bit of an economic crisis just here. Might need to change things up. Okay. So, I'm the last of the Erlingas dynasty. Nearly legitimize some of these. But yes, there are 3 new kings here. Yeah, I'm just surprised, like, why doesn't the line of succession go down? Théoden has an older sister who has a male son. Like, why is Eomer canonically the king after him? Or maybe he died in Helm's Deep, I don't know. I don't know too much about the lore of Rohan's family tree. Okay. So, we need more money. So I think we'll go around and try and bring more of these border kingdoms, these petty lords, under our control. It's probably not a bad idea. So, let's look to do that. Wouldn't mind annexing some of it too. Because now I have nephews and nieces that can be landed. So, let's do that. Let's rally the Rohirrim. 10,000 strong. Can't imagine Théoden gonna last too much longer. And then we'll do a run with Eomer. Running the kingdom effectively with him. And then we'll try and support Aragorn down in Gondor. Fought Mordor once or twice. Isengard and Sauron have been crushed. King Eomer has now helped us out, so I guess I can just grant this to him, and then he can deal with it. Because we're eventually going to become Eomer, 37. Still hadn't had any children, which sucks. So can I go after? Okay. Gonna affect that. The truce. Just looking for more people to pick a fight with. And go back to war with these guys. Sure, we need tribute. We want to continue to grow the Riddermark. Ideally, I would like to go into that wild territory, it'd be fantastic. Oh, pretty big battle here. Oh, we've just absolutely smashed them. I find that wars in this mod either go too long or are like instant. Yeah, I feel like the balance of power is a little bit skewed. Like, I get it, Mordor's been fighting for ages, but I feel like you can either conquer kingdoms way too quickly or it's not long enough. I feel like the Game of Thrones mod for CK3 combat has the best. Okay, I'm just going to go here now and negotiate with every single kingdom. We need to put up the taxes. The weather has been a little bit harsh, and we've got these like massive kingdoms now. This is going to generate us so much money. And I'm quite a beloved king. We want to essentially do this before Éomer becomes king. And not kick the can down the road. Yeah, so I did demand conversions for some of these dunlings, but not all of them converted. So I can ask for that now. It's just going to make things easier for my nephew to rule over these dunlings. We want them to move away from their dark, evil, barbaric culture. Being yet dark and evil, we are getting quite close to the mines of Moria and the Misty Mountains just there. So maybe we'll run into them. Still got to deal with Lothlorien. We had a brief war against them in the last episode. Théoden's 81 now. So I can actually go against Aragorn if I want. That'd be a good way to bring under tribute. I could go... The thing is though, right? We could get so much money if we get Lothlorien or the dwarves under our control, but it's not sensible and realistic. I'm trying to be a little bit lawful, but you want to mix things up. Playing as the good guys. I ended up playing as evil Aragorn mostly in the end. Alright, so, yeah. We keep on going after these border kingdoms here, but they keep on getting subjugated by Lothlorien. They want their taxes too, so we have to fight elves here quite often. So, we'll go against this another petty earldom. We might have to just straight up engage a bunch of wood elves. Right, let's move south now. Oh, we're going to lose that. We might be able to come in. Nice. Oh my god. We just captured Galadriel. That's incredible. There's no way he would execute her, but how much is she worth? She must be worth heaps. Yeah, 200 gold. I can't believe we caught her. And our relations are still fine. Alright, let's ransom. Yeah, I'm sure the Rohirrim wouldn't like the elves too much. Okay, so this is the Riddermark now. Maybe after that... Oh, do you know what I should have done? Do you know what would have been the big brain move? I wanted the gold to put into my army more. I could have basically got them to 50% capitulation. Oh, I should have done that. It's fine. We've got an opportunity to capture her again, I guess. Okay, we're going to go into the Woodland Realm here. And if we can bring them under tribute, they're going to give us so much money. No. They didn't get over it. To be fair, the extra edition scene of him mourning his son with the lilies and on the mounds is very sweet. I like Lord of the Rings, but it's just very bland, I think. I don't know. I just like Ice and Fire way too much. Never really get sick of it. Okay, so they got some reinforcements here. We should intercept them. I just don't really understand why you can like Lord of the Rings over Ice and Fire. I just don't get it. Anyway. Having fun here today as Théoden though. Playing as the Saxons. The Horse Lord Saxons is always fun. Okay, so there's only 3 more armies to do. There's no way we're going to win against Aragorn. Oh, I can solidify our control over the West March, which I think we'll do now. We're making good amount of money from our tribute, which is fantastic. We'll continue to gaze into the Palantir. But now that we have Durin occupying that territory nearby, we can use it as a casus belli to bring Erebor and some of the northern mountains. That would generate us like so much money. But unfortunately, a war against the dwarves is going to be easier said than done. I guess we can attempt it though after we go against the last of these border enemies, these like dunlings or whatever. Okay, keeping an eye on Galadriel there. You're now fully grown. That's another thing too. We're basically warding and taking hostages of these other dunlings and stuff to hopefully convert them to my culture. Make them more applicable rulers. Let's muster the Rohirrim again. Let's go back to war with Mordor. And now we're in a stage where actually a lot stronger. We've got double the armies we were when we were losing to Mordor at the start of the campaign. Nice. Alright, let's rally everyone. And probably can afford mercenaries too if we want. Alright, so we've maxed out Marshal now. Alright, let's go back down and fight Mordor. Help out Gondor where we can. Overseer is still what we haven't done. We've done Gallant. Strategist there too. I did read a comment ages ago that I keep on saying Gallant. It's just Gallant. It was frustrating someone. It was very funny. I didn't even pick up on it. Oh, they just got crushed there. Down near Pelagria. Okay, so they've still got 5,000 there. We've got 11. I reckon we could maybe win that. Come on. Still trading back and forth though. Right, let's intercept them and hopefully Gondor comes and helps. Oh, nice. We just smashed them there. That was perfect. Oh, I don't want to pay the money to logistically move that way. Let's move back up to this Gondor territory and liberate Pelagria. I think we're going to intercept someone. No. I would like to intercept this army though. Oh, they sued a white piece. Damn, we did well against them though. Let's found a holy order. Absolutely. Petty King Harold. Religious fanatic Rohirrim of the Sacred Riders of Manwë. I like that. Flaming Swords. Rohirrim Riders. That'd be good. Alright, I think it's time to try and attempt to bring Durin's folk under our control. We might be able to quickly take all this territory before they march down in the south. Because although they are building up the glistening caves and we gave them this territory that they could settle in, they're not really giving us anything for it, so we should bring them under tribute, because then I can expand the Riddermark. Because it costs 150 gold per tile we need to conquer. Alright, so they've landed in our territory here, but I want to take all of this territory quite quickly. And then we'll look to engage them. We're not obviously going to go all the way up to Erebor. Okay, but I want to try and fight the dwarves on the open field. Because look at that. They are all the way down here now. Okay, so let's move back over to Edoras, because they're actually taking some of my eastern territory there. Okay, so all of this mountain territory is ours. Sure, we've taken some hostages there. Oh, they've actually done quite well. Right, let's push against Durin's folk here. Hopefully we can intercept them. Just logistically moving out from the mountain chain is going to be a bit... you're now fully grown, but I still want you to try and stay. It's winter now. Alright, let's try and intercept these dwarfs. They're just absolutely legging it. How are they outrunning me? That's insane. Oh my god, they've just evaded us. It's so annoying. Alright, let's quickly go back and retake that territory that we just lost. Hopefully that swings things. All the way over here. I just hope they don't take that territory in the mountains I fought for. Oh, because then they're going to have crazy advantages up there. Okay, we're going to retake that territory, but I guess we go back and try and fight them. before they start retaking their territory. Come on. 66 martial, over 10,000. I think it's worth the attempt. They are still very split. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Théoden died at 87 years of age, whipping his horse up the mountain chasing dwarfs. He died of old age. Oh, and it made the war null and void. To be fair, there was a chance that we might have lost that. We didn't just cark it then. So, King Eomer has now been declared High King. He has 2,000 gold, and he's making so much per turn, nearly 50 gold. Okay, so Eomer is married to a Dol Amroth princess, but unfortunately has leprosy. So, I don't know if I can. I don't even know if you can divorce in Middle Earth. Like, do we have to talk to like a Septon in Bag End or something? So it looks like Eomer's line's gonna die out because his poor wife had leprosy. He'd be the good guy and not cheat on his wife, or yeah, 95 fertility gone. It's quite unlucky. So I guess we're just gonna have to play as Arwen after that, I suppose. Alright, well, unfortunately I'm going to wrap things up here. Thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more CK3 on the channel. I'm going to be playing a little bit more Lothar. We're going to do a run with Eomer coming up next, and we'll try and stabilize his reign. I don't think, like, getting rid of his wife would be very sensible and realistic. I do want to try and conquer more of the lands west of Dunling and annex them, and I suppose we could go back to war with the dwarfs, maybe bring more other nations under tribute. But yeah, let me know feedback and suggestions in the comments, I suppose. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you for all the support. My name has been Simpzy. I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.